10 seconds to go. Team ban.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Dota players around the world. We are here in dark, dark times for the entire world, with chaos happening from the top of the globe to the bottom. We hope you all out there are safe and that you're keeping yourself very much sanitized. But we hope that this game of Dota is not going to be as dirty as what the planet is. I am Jabba, joined by Shippy. I hope tonight is going to be a good evening for Dota. It is Senior Squad versus Game Has Changed, which we'll call them GHC, I think, just for ease. How are you looking at this game, Ships?
Well, with 2 eyes to begin with. No, do you
don't
need to
you wear
both
glasses?
eyes?
Don't you wear
Yeah, I do
glasses?
that.
'Cause that would
Okay,
be
so
full.
it's 4 eyes, damn it.
It'd be full.
Okay, now I feel sad.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah.
No, I'm in a case. I'm in a good mood. I'm ready to cast. Feeling great. Feeling good. Staying healthy. Remember, guys, be wise. Sanitize.
Be quite sanitized. I haven't heard that one. but that is good for those of you that are unaware of the chaos of what's happening around the world in these perilous times. Just jump into any news broadcasting channel from any continent and you'll see what's happening with COVID causing a lot of chaos for all of us. But
Oh, yes.
we are going to look to happier times and watch a good game of Dota. So far, we've got the Monkey, the Ogre Magi.
Ooh.
On the other side of the coin, we've got Lich and Abaddon.
Alright. Abaddon is good versus Monkey.
Removes the procs. I suppose
Exactly.
it's pretty decent.
Well, doesn't care about the procs if his ult goes off.
True.
So
Looking
that just
at the bands, though, the Void's out. I know you and I have always gone off about the Void Spirit being absolutely deadly, as well as the Snapfire. She's also been banned out. So some kind of common bans in terms of those two, but some other big bans. PL being banned out. Dark Willow. Is it something that I've missed that all of a sudden Dark Willow, Mars, Disruptor, SF has been banned out, or is it just something that these two teams have been doing a little bit of homework and just trying to block each other's movements here?
5 seconds.
Well,
I
what
don't
I
know.
can tell you, straightforward off the bat, Mars is in the top 10 of popular heroes.
Yeah.
Juggernaut is third on that list.
Yes.
Well, Voice Bird's been banned so much it can't be popular. I'm trying to see now which one else is really popular. Grimstroke, it's not on here. Lich, not on here.
10 seconds.
Alright, so that's the most popular, but it seems the rest was just predictive bans. So Lich is the top most popular picked hero at this tournament.
Which one?
At the
Lich,
moment.
did you say?
Lich, most popular. 62% win rate.
Sure. That I would have not seen coming, although he does do a lot of work.
Seconds to go.
Sinister Gaze getting that lockdown, big team population. MCV, that's plays such a big role when the fights do. Testing.
There
I'm
we
probably clear
go.
now. It's my side.
Yes.
I had to reset my drivers.
Ooh, that sounded like a.
How long was it like that for?
That was well, a little bit rough.
You should have told me sooner.
I
You should have
thought
told me
for the first
sooner.
second it was my sound screwing around because I know my headphones like playing tricks on me. So I tend to just restart them first, And
I'm
well,
not thinking it was Java. All right, so
yeah.
I do apologize, Skippy, for making you having to do that all that work.
Well, it sounded like I don't know how to explain it.
Like a robotic sound. I haven't heard it before, but I know exactly what I need to do to fix it. And I've never heard it myself. So
It sounds like two robots
no, that was not just
having
my
fun.
R2D2 impersonation. That was just
Okay.
my
No, it wasn't that
impersonation
bad.
of. Oh, wasn't it that bad?
No, it
Okay.
wasn't that bad.
Right.
All right, so
Back
you were
to
trying
the
to say
draft.
something about
Yeah.
Invoker, but I just couldn't hear anything.
So I was looking at this. I'm saying, right, okay. GHC has picked up their POS 2 Invoker. They've got the Monkey King for senior squad. Thinking it's also going to be a POS 2. Looking for their POS 1. So okay, they've got their POS 3. The Pit Lord probably going to be the Ogre Magi. Can do quite a bit of harass in the 1 lane. Rubik in the safe lane. Monkey King, I'm not sure if it's going to be the 1 or the 2. I'm feeling like it's going to be the 2 position. I'm going to be going up against the Invoker. The Invoker, solid mid. Occasionally, and I'm talking about like super seldomly seeing him being played in the off lane. I don't think it's going to happen this game.
5 seconds.
Well, I'm very interested to see the Necrophos.
I think that's going to be your POS 3.
POS 4? No.
3. POS 3.
Oh, Abaddon POS 4.
Yeah. Abaddon Necro is a really, really strong lane.
All right. No, definitely, I agree. Necro is still freaking strong if built the right way. And in a sense of built in the right way, I mean, depends.
Tank.
We're going to go tank, it works. Get the Radiance built up. That just destroys people because they can't hit you, and you heal like a mofo because you're killing all the creeps.
I would actually like to see on the Necro the GG boots go more for of a tanky utility build. So Lotus Orb. It dispels the Fade Bolt from the Rubik, dispels the Fire, the Ignite from the Ogre Magi, the Underlords, Fire from the Skies, dispels that.
Anti-carry hero has arrived. The Razor.
I'm not sure how I feel about this, Mr. Shabby.
Why? The anti-carry. Razor is the perfect anti-carry.
Yeah, the problem is you've got the Lich, so as soon as the Razor connects to someone, you're going to throw out your ulti, Razor's going to run away, and your static link is broken, and then that's got a long cooldown. You're coming into a fight basically with one of your abilities not being used out. You got the Invoker that's got his Tornado that's going to be able to break the link. I'm just not convinced on the Razor pick.
It depends on the distance.
He may win his lane, but I don't think it's going to be the winning.
It depends, because now Game of Change can't pick a core carry that's going to want to fight in your face, because Razor will suck the life out of him.
Still think you can go for it though. If they're looking towards mid to late game, they can very well go for like a Slark or a, what else could they go for? That wouldn't actually what breaks the static link? I think it's only Slark's Dark Dance.
No, that still stays connected.
But with Ags, he can break that, jump back in 2 seconds.
Then with Ags it works, but they need to get the Ags first.
Yeah, but I mean, Slark's going to be
perfect. Perfect.
Same
Jump
idea.
Jump away, run back in.
Much prefer GHC's draft, to be honest. I think they're going to lack the damage late game, to be honest. So yeah, I'm feeling the game has changed. Draft to me, it just seems a little bit better, well rounded. That they can definitely output all the damage that they need. Senior squad, I like the draft up until Razor. I think if they had something else, it would have aided the team a little bit better. Maybe something a little bit more team fight, maybe like a Gyro would have been really good for them. But we'll see. True. Maybe they've got something up their sleeve that I don't have or know about. What are your thoughts?
My opinion.
Yeah.
I like the Monkey King pick, especially against the Invoker and Necro. Not that much not that much against anti-mage, because anti-mage can wreck a monkey if he's farmed up enough. And I'm liking the Lich set though. That set.
You like in the
looks
Lich
sick.
set? The
Look at that set.
if we go purely on skins, game has changed. There's one
Oh, yes.
because I mean that Invoker looks
Yeah.
like he's going to go Super
Alright.
Saiyan.
So, pick wise, my personal opinion depends how the Razor does. If the Razor can stay in and connected, they should win the fights hands down. But if they don't, if they don't control the anti-mage, they're gonna get wrecked. I'm sorry about that.
So you know what's probably going to happen is running into a team fight, the Razor is going to want to latch the anti-mage.
yes.
That's what he wants to do because he wants to
Not
take away the
necessarily
damage.
Anti-mage, because the anti-mage is gonna blink away and then.
Yes, I know,
So
but
that's not gonna work. Then you jump onto
essentially-
the Abaddon, because Abaddon's not going to die instantly, so you're going to constantly steal strength.
yes. So the thing is, he's going to be stealing strength from, say, a Baron or one of the slower heroes, maybe a Lich, maybe a Necro, whoever it is. But
Ooh, I see.
you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it against the anti-mage where he's just going to be able to blink away.
True.
But
I see something
we'll see.
happening.
But he's going to start just right-clicking down IR.
Anti-mage doesn't have blink.
He's
Nope.
gone for his mana break first.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like they're going to be able to secure themselves 2 bounty runes apiece here.
Yeah, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Yeah. All right. Well, seems like it's going to be a boring open. Let's go around and do the introductions. I'll start off with the Radiant. For the side of the senior squad, they may be seniors, but it doesn't mean that they have been on this planet for a long time. So to take it away, we've got Mowgli going to be playing the Ogre Magi. On the Monkey King, we're going to be having a Blackout Maniac. In the mid lane, we're going to have Razor playing a Fook, or Fook playing Razor, rather. In fact, in his real life is actually Razor. That's what it actually is. That's why I said that. Bot lane, we have got IR NVU. He's going to be playing the Rubik. And last but not least, we're going to have our POS 1, Uberlord.
Wait, what?
Being played out by Penance.
I think they swapped the lanes.
I don't think this is... I think this is good.
I think they want the monkey against the anti-mage, because monkey will win the lane hands down. So I think that's what's going on here. Alright, so quickly doing the introduction for Game Has Changed. Let's quickly do this. So, on the Abaddon, we've got Omniscient? What the hell of a name is that?
No, man, it's what's his name? Omniknight's vocals or audios. Omniscient.
Okay.
Oh, but hang on, hold that. Anti-mage may go down here. One more click from Monkey King may get in first blood. He's going to get up, be able to get close enough. No, the TP comes in. Going to slow him down, but they may be able to turn around and get to Abaddon. No, they don't. They do take down the Monkey King. Can the Ogre Magi hit him down? The Solve is going to break, but enough to keep him alive. Silence has been used out. The anti-mage is healing himself up. Trying to get through the bushes here is going to be Mowgli. They're waiting for the TP for the Monkey to come in. Is it going to be enough? Does he have Bound to Strike? I don't think so. Still level 1. Going to try and see if he can close out the gap. Mowgli running through the trees. Can't believe he's staying alive for so long. This guy is evasive. Eventually, the Ogre Magi goes down. And Monkey King trying to do a little bit of damage to the Abaddon. And it's not going to happen.
But Ogre is tanky as hell. Alright, so I was going on about this, but Abaddon, well, we know he can do some Omni stuff.
Yeah.
Mr. Jones playing an anti-mage, Lich crawling back to his lane, is being played by Chief. In the mid lane, we've got a Invoker, being played by OPM. Oh, and he's latched. Shame. And in the bot lane, Necroforce sitting in a solo lane versus a Underlord. There goes an Abaddon. There's Sleven.
Oh, he may get a chicken kill here. May even do a little bit of damage here to Penance in the bot lane. I know there's a couple of kills happening in the top. It looks like he may get a kill there, so we'll just stay bot for a second. Now he's safe. All right, let's pop to the top lane. Losing the anti-mage. Who else did they lose? They lost the Abaddon as well.
Yes, they did.
Okay,
Abdon
so
died.
2 deaths.
Which
Yeah,
was
two
the
kills
other
on the board for both teams.
So Monkey died, Ogre died, Anti died, and Abaddon died. Okay, so it was 2 apiece, so this lane basically reset itself.
This is going to be a fun lane to watch. I think we're going to stay here.
Oh, yes. Look, it's 3v3. Come on, that.
It shall not be.
Is it 3v? No. Yeah, it is 3v3. Oh, this is going to be... How all of a sudden it's turned into a tri lane? I don't know. I don't know. That's great.
That's good. I love 3v3s.
You know, if your hero doesn't require levels, it's really good. So they're just going to make sure that they get the farm and the monkey and then it wins, or the farm and the anti-mage. But Abaddon, giving a little bit of trouble. There comes the shield. Got to take down the monkey. But the Abba goes down as well. Mr. Jones trying to fight through here. Mowgli, he's going to tank it up. IRNBU, he's going to man mode. It doesn't go down. Mr. Jones blinks away in the nick of time. That is... Anti-mage man mode against Sodi in this game. It's. I wonder what their item progression is going to be, or item choices. Because fighting in a lane like this, you're going to need a lot of consumables.
It's not ideal for an anti-mage, to be honest. At this stage, if it's a 3v3, I would say swap the lanes. Necro is not your win condition, your anti-mage is. Or am I mistaken here?
Do you know what? Can I say in the beginning part of the game, the Necro is. The aim only comes on 30 minutes. So rather give the farm to the Necro, get the Necro strong, let him come into the mid game around about the 15-minute mark, come in with his first Reaper and get stuff done. But they're going to rotate the lanes.
They're going to rotate it out.
Yeah.
I respect
he does have a little bit more sustain in the lane.
Yeah. Remember this now as well. You're sending in a Necro into the top lane versus the monkey. Necro is level 5 already.
This works though. This works because he's at a high level.
Yes, so it might actually still work because his last hitting potential, and well, if you can get Ghost Route, he can avoid all monkey's damage.
Yeah.
And Lich is just a bitch.
No. This works just because of his levels. If he gets 6, what ideally what could have happened is anti-mage stay at top lane.
They're switching it. They don't want the monkey facing
they
Necro.
Don't. They can't. They can't allow it. Monkey needs to go against the AM. But it's fine. Even the Abaddon's coming down by 2. Hang on, wait for me. AM.
I know you're down there, but I'm coming. I can't. Well, AM did score actually a good lane of last hits, I must say. That actually just gave him a little bit of a comeback, but Monkey still has the upper hand in last hit.
What I would have liked to have seen though, let's just see what happens here.
Lane switch.
Abaddon is so dead. He may be omniscient, but he's definitely not immortal.
He needed some Omni abilities there.
Yeah, TP top there goes the aim.
Got the mouse, here we go.
But you know what I like is I like the fact that the teams are reactive and they try to dodge around. They may lose a little bit of XP doing this. What I would have liked is the Necro though, before they did that first swap, is to actually make sure the Necro was 6. So if AM just sat in the lane a little bit longer, level 6, they could have picked up a kill and they could have actually probably reset the whole game.
Well,
now Necro...
Monkey doesn't have a TP even on him, so he needs to get the courier to come to him or crawl to him at this stage. So this is
actually really good now for Slevin though. He's got Reaper up, he's ready to go. He probably needs a +1 and he can probably get a kill. There is 3 bot now just against the Necro. So a lot of space creator top. They've just got the AM versus the Underlord with the Lich.
Which is fine.
+1. Well, which is perfect. I mean, this is
Underlord is going to be a pain due to Firestorm. And he's level 6, so that might be a problem. I see Lich is already rotating into another lane. Looks like they want to fight here in the mid lane maybe? No.
Oh, it's going to be so tough. This Invoker can't tornado when that Lich ult comes out. Otherwise, you just kind of lose the ball.
Yes.
So a little bit of synergy between the two there that's going to be necessary. Looking in the bot lane, they can get the lift. They do get the lift onto Slevin. Is going to heal himself up. He's pretty safe. But I mean, Necro has got a lot of sustain in the bot lane. Are we looking at
here we go. Oh, that was so close.
That bound strike is huge.
If Monkey had 100 HP less, it would have worked.
Yeah, mid lane they do pick up the kill
Okay.
onto the Razor, so
Well
that's not really good for senior squad, considering that we've basically said that Razor is their win condition. They need to make sure that the Razor gets strong. Hasn't happened. The TP comes in here from the Invoker in the bot lane, Boundless Strike. Gonna miss out on the Invoker. There comes up the Tornado. Gonna pick up the kill onto the Monkey King. One more right click from the Rubik isn't good enough to close it down, and OPM gets himself a double kill as well as Steven gives himself a single.
Well,
Nice little
Steven
rotation
is
coming out
happy.
from the Invoker.
Sleven's happy walking back to base with 20 HP and a dream.
Good enough. Good
Thank
enough.
goodness Invoker's on your team.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
He did miss the kill on the Invoker with the Tornado, so that was a little bit unfortunate. But they got the kills. Eventually, they got the kills.
The kills is always needed. Well, Invoker got a double kill out of that. Sleven got a kill on Ogre, so that works. Oh, this Unlord is getting... He's quite high leveled, so that might be a little bit something to be afraid of, because Underlord is strong. No jokes, he is strong. He can freaking take out creeps with Firestorm, and that's just
He's putting
scary
a
strong.
lot of points. He's putting a lot of points into his atrophy aura. Gonna make him
And he's
very
stacking.
tanky.
He's stacking for himself a Laka camper of creeps.
Bot lane though is being surrounded by the enemy here. Boundless Strike is going to catch him down, but they do get the freezing field of the frost shield up onto the Necro. Is going to be able to run through, heals himself again, going to slow them down. Can the Necro just keep healing himself? The jump comes in from the monkey, gets whirlwind up by Opium, stops the monkey from jumping down. Sleven needs to get out of there. Knight is thrown down, and the Invoker DC.
That is so massive. The wrong time to DC.
Oh my god. Is there enough? Does he have enough healing?
Necro doesn't have mana for Death Pulse.
Okay, so Sleven is dead.
Alright, so first off, Lich is busy throwing a Frost Blast on top of Monkey King. So that's going to slow him. If I'm looking at this, oh no. Necro's dead. He's got Ignite on him.
Yeah. No, Necro's Dunsies.
Yeah, it's a level 2 Ignite, so, and it just got thrown. So he's gonna burn within 2 ticks, so he's dead. Sorry, no way to save him. But if Invoker reconnects, they might be able to actually kill the monkey.
I think they can kill the monkey. I think they can even go around and kill the Rubik. You do have the Lich there. He's going to throw down. Look, his Frost Blast is
already on the head of Monkey. So Monkey's going to lose what? How much damage is that? So it's 100 damage.
Yeah.
So that's going to put him on 289. Invoker is
minus armor reduction, etc., etc.
etc. You know. Invoker might be. He's got Cold Snap available.
Yeah.
So that's going to assist, and that's more damage. I think they can kill. I think they can kill the monkey.
May even he may even be able to pop down his deafening blast, pick up Mowgli in the background, turn his attention to. Like they are coaching. Like if I was on Discord with them or TeamSpeak, I'd be like, okay,
listen, you better do all this back now.
This is what is going to happen. You're going to do this like this, and we're going to kill them all because at the moment, the Radiant team is in big trouble.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at what's going on in the top lane. If you direct your attention there,
that's boring. Top lane's boring.
No. Underlord's gonna die.
What's the blink? Oh, blink is available. Blink is available.
Shield is up in 1. So if Antimage jumps in, Abaddon shields, the shield gets popped by any miracle. That Underlord is dead. So that's a confirmed kill. This might actually be 3 kills, maybe 4 kills.
Ooh.
Straight up
planning
within a minute.
And Razor, does he have a TP? TP's on cooldown 4 seconds, so he can't even go anywhere.
So you can't assist because the monkey on them are too deep in. So he can't really TP to tower and run up. He's not gonna make it. He can try maybe and TP to the top lane because they are past the tier 1 tower. But
Oh,
you TP in, Abaddon is going to shield up and run away. And also,
Whoa.
remember, a Sphotic shield removes all types of buffs, negative buffs.
the aphotic.
Yes, a Photic. Pathetic. That one.
We'll just
Yes.
call it a
The
shield.
shield. Yes,
The shield, yeah.
the shield. The agents of shield.
This is going to be you ish. Could be 4 deaths going around here for the side of the Radiant. Stay tuned, ladies and gents. As for all of you that are in self-quarantine, we hope you're sitting back, relaxing, snacking
Chilling.
on your meds, and watching some good-ass Dota.
At least there's not load shedding on at the moment, so
No, last
That
week was
helps.
a disaster. Last week was a
last week was-
disaster.
trust me, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So for those of you that are just finding out what's going on and why Shippy is like losing his mind, is he had to solo cast
Yes.
a 65-minute game, and right after that, 75-minute game.
That's crazy.
Not
to
all heroes
understand.
wear capes, Shippy. Not all heroes wear capes, my friend.
But it was so bad. It was so long.
I know you showed me the draft at the end of it, and it's not even a draft that should have won.
It's not a draft that should have
ridiculous.
gone that long.
Yeah. All right, well, I suppose the game's going to be paused for a little bit longer. So, yeah, Intoxicated Mushroom, the game is going well. We paused at the moment. But we want to do a
Nice.
shout out to Gamers Pub. Did I say it right? I'm so terrible.
It sounds right.
Gamers Pub, that sounds right, yeah? Yeah,
Well-
first birthday bash. They're having a get together for all like-minded people that have a love and passion for gaming on the 8th of May at 10 a.m. out in the Railway Cafe in Irene. Do jot it down, do take note of it. I'm going to head down there. Our production manager, Peaches, has promised me a keg of whatever liquid I would like, and I would like lots. So thanks,
Of course.
thanks, Peach. Thanks, Peach.
Of course, of course.
Look at that.
Alright, wait. We're getting a
10 minutes total
reconnection.
pause time. Reconnect, and then it's going to DC. Okay, so ladies and gents, because here it comes. All right, my predictions is at least 2 dead. 2 dead at least
Minimum 2
for the
days.
Radiant.
Alright, I want to see
Minimum
the
2
monkey
dead.
die. Monkey needs to die.
Okay, so
monkey
we get Necro. All right.
burns. Here we go. Alright, so that's
Okay.
one.
Dies in
The
a tower is
Underlord
Underlord
lives.
made it away. He just ran.
tower is under
Oh,
attack.
they only got the one.
I died
Yeah,
in
okay,
All
a
that
tower.
theory
I'm sad.
crafting.
But it is
I'm very sad about this now.
Radiant's top
I thought they
tower
would
have
is
had two.
attacked.
Think about it. Oh, okay, never mind. Arcane Supremacy has not been leveled, so okay, there's no magic amplification or something going on, so that's not helping. Okay,
This
let's
dirty
quickly have a
little
look.
snatcher.
Alright, so you know what's scaring me at the moment?
Yeah.
We're going to a gamer's bash, or pub bash, or whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping Corona has flown away by then.
Radiant's courier has fallen.
Very good point. Our president has actually stopped any social gatherings of 100 or more people. I suppose if you
Yes.
do come to the bash, people be responsible and not bring Corona with you. You can buy Corona over the counter.
Yes.
But do not bring it with you.
Definitely. Don't bring it with. We'll handle it. We'll sell you some Corona. Even if it's in a empty air-filled bag.
He's going to be blown into a bag. I can just see you sitting there right into the checkers packet. Food could be in a little bit of trouble. There comes out the ult from the Lich is going to catch onto the Rubik, bouncing around. IR Envy taking quite a bit of damage, turns it around. Sunstrike is going to be
Oh.
off the mark. Mowgli going to get the stun off onto the Invoker, and Fook on the Razor. He's going to walk away with his ulti procced, and this Razor is not doing much. I hate to say it, but Jabba was right.
Well, I can tell you one thing
Yeah.
that's scaring me. I'm looking at the last hits at the moment. Razor's on top. then Monkey, then Underlord, and then only Necro. So looking then on net worth, well, Invoker's got 1 million kills, so of course he's on top. But then it's the 3 cores from Senior Squad.
Razor's got the most last hits, but he's 4th on the top of the net worth. So even with all that farm, what does that prove to you, ladies and gents? Killing
more
heroes gives you more gold.
Exactly. Especially farmed heroes.
Yeah. And Invoker is going to be one of those. Hold that thought. Here we go. Omniscience. He wants to get frisky. Our MVU wants to touch the Rubik. He's shouting to the Rubik, come here, I've got the Corona. I want to give you a present. Cold Snap comes out.
The Rubik's Mr. Gaze.
Mr. Jones jumps in, going to put a little bit of damage on there, but Omniscience, he gets the last heal. There comes out the Uber.
I'm sure Lich is the cause of the whole Coronas being spread. Think about it.
Trying to get out of there. Hold on one sec. Okay, no, they lose it. Sorry, I was concentrating on what? It's chaos.
I'm saying Lich is probably the reason why Corona is spreading. Because of Sinister Gaze, he calls you in and breathes into your face.
No, that would be more Necro, but the play. He's running around with the play. His actual one audio. I wish can I actually play the audio? I don't think I can.
If you have
an audio when he says I bring death or something. Remind me, but I he goes on and he says I'm going to bring the death or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
Can I do it?
I have no idea, can you?
No, I can't. I can't.
Oh.
Yo. Our NVU, a little bit of trouble. OPM catches him out. He's actually going to decide to pull back. Fook in hot pursuit on his razor legs. I don't even think he has legs. I think he just floats.
You don't even care, do you?
That's a good question. Well, he's technically just lightning, so...
Well, they do have eyes onto the Monkey King. Thunder Strike comes down onto Slevin. There's a Sunstrike is going to connect, but there is the Reaper. It is going to be good enough. Chief goes down to the tower, but it doesn't matter. They picked up the kill onto the Monkey King. Fook rocking up to the party. Static Link.
He's got haste.
Oh, but there we go. There's the link. That's the link you're talking about. Let's see if it's going to be enough. The Tornado going to miss Slevin, and
max duration.
Back off.
He's got a lot of damage. He should have actually wanted to turn into this.
He's going to need BKB before he can do anything.
Otherwise, he's going to get shut down. Yeah. Luckily, he dodged the Invoker, and he got the full duration. There we go. Onto the Necrophos. So, yeah, I broke that word so badly. You don't understand. Duration.
That's okay. That's okay. I knew what you were meaning.
That's good. At least someone knows.
Yeah. And then I have to translate for everyone else. Link, no. Again, bot lane. TP not going to be good. Bounder Strike coming out. A huge amount of damage though, then
he's dead.
It took 3 of them though to actually make that whole scenario work.
Well, somebody to block him, otherwise he's just going to ghost route and run away.
Look at this.
Don't drop your stashes. Oh no. Oh no. This is embarrassing.
He does have TP. Why don't he TP now? He's got the pets, that's why.
Yeah, I think I think it's because of the pit. So I think they might actually just bait it out here.
Yeah, now he can TP.
No, he can't.
No, he can't. He's got telekinesis.
He's actually just going to sit there and tank it.
Oh, this is great.
This is sad.
If there's a clip for this whole tournament, it's now. Oh, no, come on!
He made it!
Oh, you made it out!
No.
Oh, okay. Fantastic.
Well, that was funny. I love it when it happens. Oh, mana void's not strong enough.
Taking quite a bit of damage, but that Atrophy Oyo is just doing so much work. One more hit should be good enough. That you bring it down with the shield. Monkey King looking for more, jumping down, catching out Monkey. What? I am okay. It does go down eventually, and they do pick up the kill onto the Abba.
The shield saved him there for a split second.
Yeah, I did. I actually thought he was going to be able to fight through it.
Almost.
Not looking good. Not looking good in terms of net worth, but not looking good at all.
No, net.
He's
no,
below.
it's-
He's below the pos.
It's
The pos
17 minutes in now. He's only got the demon edge now. This is very bad for an anti-mage. I understand he got chased around quite a lot. I get it. I respect it. But damn, you're too far behind.
I mean, look at the net worth of the rest of the heroes, though. I mean, I was convinced that the Razor wasn't coming online quick enough. Monkey's doing really well. The net worths are really proving something else. That just farm and you stay in the game.
The thing is, now it's going to get to a point Animage needs to bugger off, stay in a lane where no one is.
Well, they're turning their attention onto the Invoker. They wanted the Abaddon, but then they decided, let's go for the Invoker. They don't have any reveal. Down comes the Pit. They're going to catch out the Anti-Mage. Definitely blast out onto the Monkey King. Can't do anything. Waiting for the Wukong's command. Being stunned out. The Necrophos is going to try and fight through it. There comes out the Wukong's command. Is he going to be able to proc through it? He is. There's the shield to keep him alive. He doesn't want to leave the field, but the Reap is not going to be good enough. But on the tilt, the bonus strike comes down. The Pit Lord is trying to run away from the tower. There comes out the Dark Rift, trying to get out of there. Anti-Mage trying to stop it. They do catch 2-1 out of the Rift, and the Magi is going to be the one to sack his life as the rest of the team gets out.
That was a 2-minute fight with 0 deaths. Okay, except the Ogre, because he got left behind. Literally
What does that
got left
prove?
behind.
What does that prove, Shippy? Is that the cores need detection. Immediately they pick up dust and send you up onto the Rubik. The Invoker got away just from being invisible. Just going into Ghost Walk, was able to walk it off.
Yeah, most definitely. Gonna be right with you. Just need to sort out something real quick.
All right, cool. For those of you that don't know, Shippy is our tournament organizer, so he's probably dealing with stuff on the other side. In the meantime, you get to listen to me solo this butte. And there has been a butte thus far. A couple of funny moments, especially the Abaddon being cliffed, being able to make it out, and 1 or 2 fights lasting for a very long time with 1 death, which is probably very close in balanced team fights, I would probably guess. But what do I know about this game? Bot lane, though, looks like they want to try and take tier 1 towers. Let's just take a look and account for what's actually been taken. Mid lane, we do have this gaze out on the 2 Penance. It's going to be slowed down a little bit. Don't know if it's going to be enough to actually bring him down. He is tanky. They're going to throw down the Lich ult. He's going to do a little bit of damage, not enough. They're going to try and bring 3 here. They're bringing the Monkey to try and slow down this attack. Understrike going to be catching out 2. Misses the Lich, but the Lich is going to go down in the meantime in the backlines. Now Abaddon has popped his borrowed time. He's going to try and get out of there, but it's just too much damage. Monkey King's going to probably pick up the last hit. It does. He goes down. Invoker's going to walk it off and he's going to make it back. That Underlord is just so tanky. You have to literally burst him. Otherwise, just give it up because the rest of the team is just going to have time to come in, support, fill up those gaps, and yeah, you're going to be pulled into a big trap. RNB picks up the bounty, so far 2 going for the side of senior squad. Make that 3, and is this going to be 4? That's going to be 4. Anti-Mage slowly climbing the charts in terms of net worth. He needs to make up for a considerable amount of net worth that he's lost. He was actually below the Necro a little bit earlier, so now he's slowly climbing the charts. He's about 200 net worth from being 3rd, so he'll probably pick that up after this creep wave, and he'll be looking a little bit better.
Yeah, he needs that Battle Fury as fast as possible. Sorry guys for the quick moment of silence.
Well, I explained to everyone. Everyone knew exactly why.
Yeah, I had a team that kinda the PC crash mid
crazy.
Picks.
Necro is in in a little bit of trouble. There comes Wukong's command. They're going to try and pick up the Necro. Behind the strike is down, but there comes the Meteor Ball. It's going to be brought down with Deafening Blast. It's not going to be enough. The Necro does go down. They're probably looking for more. Yeah, they're very strong at this point in time. If Senior Squad push now, they, I believe, win. Anti-Mage is nowhere near farmed enough to actually participate in fights yet.
No, like I said, Anti-Mage needs to sit in another lane and literally just keep on split pushing so they can do big fight in the mid lane. Oh my, sack, Lich died.
Lich goes down. They're trying to find the Invoker. Fuk, he's on top of the action. Is probably going to be able to bring down the Invoker. They do. Borotile going to be activated for the Abba, and they're going to clear it out. That's 3 down for GHC. They can take tier 2. Potentially after this, they can actually just go to the rush pit.
Yeah, I will most probably go for rush, but I don't think they can go high ground yet. Right, so Anti-Mage is actually, he's got his Belfury now, so he made up a lot of time with that. And now he's just gonna steamroll push. That's literally all he needs to do at the moment, steamroll and push.
Well, he's going to try and put pressure in the top lane. That's not going to force anyone back now. They want more. They're going to pick up the kill here on the Abaddon. Does he have borrowed time? That's not going to matter because there comes out the Sinister's Gaze. The Reaper's good. They're going to kill down the Rubik. They're looking for more. The Monkey King trying to get out of there, but the Abaddon very low HP. He's going to survive through it. And Razor BK beat up. He's going to run through. In the meantime, while that's all taking place, Anti-Mage, he is just pushing out the top lane.
But that was ideal. That was ideal.
Defend. They defend. They should have backed off and actually rushed.
Agree. If they went for rush, got it, they would have seen, okay, Anti-Mage is pushing there. Before we take rush, let's sneak up on him, kill him, go rush.
Yeah. Not even. I mean, you've got three dead. Anti-Mage in the top lane. There's no way near they can mount an attack outside the rush pit.
Exactly. So
no.
you're more than safe now. You lost your uphill fight, unfortunately.
What was that button? What was that secret button to show us probability? I forgot.
F8.
F8.
So
it doesn't pop up for me.
Ah, that's it. It's supposed to be F8.
I've changed some key bindings, so maybe a little bit different. What is the win probability at the moment?
Senior Squad, it's 51%.
Okay, so it's pretty much neck and neck. Okay.
It's still saying neck and neck, even though the net worth, the XP graph is not that bad. You're looking at about 2,200 difference, which is not much.
Negligible.
Oh,
team net worth
snap.
Also.
Yeah, so it's not that huge of a gap yet to get worried.
But what is worrying is that this Anti-Mage is climbing the charts very fast.
Well, he's got his Belfury now. He's doing what Anti-Mage is supposed to do, and that's steamroll.
This is what they should have done 3 minutes ago.
Exactly. It's maybe about 4 minutes late.
Yeah.
But it's good enough.
Now it's going to turn into team fight. Lich is up in 2, going to TP in. They're going to defend that rush. The next fight is going to be around rush, and I think the team that wins the rush fight is going to actually be GHC. They've just got a little bit more in the bank.
Rubik's got a meteor to deal out.
Yeah, throwing down the Sunstrike.
Invoker from Aghanims. Very far.
Is Aghanims worth it on Invoker? I mean, as far as I know, it just gives you Cataclysm.
Excellent.
But that's worth it. Cataclysm is worth it.
I'm not an Invoker player, so...
That makes 2 of us. I'm also not one. But the damage...
Epic.
That's the thing, it looks epic. Oh, what?
Yeah. Oh, well.
Okay,
both sentries are down. Here comes the fight. The Abaddon is jumping in the front lines. We do have the side outside. There comes up the Reaper's not going to be good enough, but the ulti comes down from the Lich. They pick up Mowgli, they pick up the Lich. Now comes down the Wukong's command. They're fighting it out. The Necro trying to fight through it. He's going to go down as well. Abaddon, he's got borrowed time, just keeping him alive. And this is it. 3 down for the side of GHC. They want to look for more, but they're not. They're going to just take down the tier 2. And now is going to be the time that they need to rush. Guys, read my mind.
Take tier 2, back out, rush. What do you think?
100%. They may feel that they can actually do this because all they've lost is the Ogre Magi.
It's not time.
No, I would actually rush. I mean, half the heroes are back in like 20 seconds. So.
Exactly, that's not worth it. You can maybe do 2 tick damage and hope for the best, but it's not really gonna change much.
The team's gonna respawn and they're gonna die. Senior squad, you may have hearts of veterans, my boys, but I think it's time you call it a day and jump in that pit. Read my mind, jump in the pit. They're putting down wards and detection, so I think they're going to start congregating towards that time. They see the anti-mage in the bot lane. They must know it's go time. He's picked up his Manta style. So now we're going to have the anti-mage building into that abyssal. That is going to be a big item changer for the anti-mage. Is going to be able to deal with that monkey really quick, really fast, and that's going to be a problem. He TP's back immediately into the mid lane, looking like the side of Senior Squad wants to actually take the fight now. Tornado. No fishes. You caught nothing, my friend. Yeah, I think it's time that they need to jump in the pit. They're going to, and they're going to try and go in here, try and do a sneaky one. They didn't smoke up or anything. They did have a smoke on the Rubik, but they're deciding that they're going to do it the old-fashioned way. And this may not actually be a good idea. The Sunstrike comes down. They know that they are doing it. And Jack Ski maneuvers over here. Down comes the EMP, BKB out for the Razor. Fook trying to chase down the Necro. Static Link is doing good, stealing a huge amount of damage. Pets is going to hold him in place. Got a huge amount of damage there onto the Razor. They've got one down. This potentially now could be the opportunity to push, but no, the Monkey King TP's mid to try and stop the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage is just going to TP out, and this is all the Anti-Mage is going to constantly do is split push and be an absolute nightmare. It's going to be very difficult for the side of Senior Squad to actually get into that rush pit with all the shenanigans. But now the Sunstrike comes down. They know they're doing it, but they may actually just say, we do it in the pit, finish it off quickly. They even bring in the full team over here. They're going to look at clearing it out. Invoker closing the gap. Rush is only halfway, but there comes Tornado. Going to miss. EMP comes down. Pop going to be popped. EMP started from the Rubik. Going to try and zone out the side of GHC. We call that the Jack Ski maneuver. So shout out to Jack Ski.
Who got jacked and who got skied?
You got Jack skied. I don't know. It's Corona times, but.
Alright, sorry, I'm just gonna quickly need to help these guys again.
Cool.
The PC crashed again mid.
How long is their pause time? How much pause time do they have?
It's not even paused. Meaning the captain's PC crashed mid draft.
Oh wow. Oh wow, okay, that's a disaster. Alright, go sort that out. I will try and keep this game hustling and bustling. Let's take a look at net worths, and there you go. Anti-Mage sitting top of the logs after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and this is where this Anti-Mage just starting to excel. He's got his Manta, he's building toward that Abyssal. As soon as he picks up that Abyssal, he's just going to become super dangerous. But it looks like a fight's going to be breaking out here. Newt actually catches out Sleb, and there comes the meatball. Going to catch the Monkey King. It's not going to be good enough because there's the BKB. Wukong's command is going to hold down 3. The Static Link is going to be caught onto the Invoker, and Fuki is just chasing him down, making sure he can get as much damage as he can. Sleb goes down, dealing with 3. But good focusing or keeping the fight separated here from Fook on the Razor. He's just doing so much damage. He's trying to get close, and he's just going to right click down there, and that is going to be good enough. They're going to continue to. I would now continue to put pressure. They got 2 down from their 3 and 4 pos players, but now Anti-Mage. Look at this. As soon as you try and get a gap, he's already pushing down mid lane. You can't get close enough to actually get those creeps onto the tower, and they're going to have to resort looking at another lane. Fook goes back. He's going to be the one responsible for trying to deal with Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage, he just blinks out, leaves it, and just goes and farms. It's very difficult to deal with an Anti-Mage at this point in the game.
Well, it is going to be a pain. It's just going to be a pain now, rear. That's literally all that's going to happen here. It's going to constantly go and split and go and split and just be a complete nuisance, you know.
Teams at this point start losing their patience.
Oh yes.
It gets to the point where you're like, guys, this AM is driving us crazy. We just can't push, and it's going crazy, and we can't catch him or whatever, and it's going to force a Senior Squad into a mistake.
Well,
Well-
the second you're gonna.
I already
yeah.
You're going to try and catch that, and he just blinks away too quick. And fighting an AM while he's fighting you, they don't have enough lockdown to deal with the anti-mage. They're almost dead. We're going to probably need a couple of maybe rods, maybe silence, just something to deal with the anti-mage. But look at this, Wukong, Monkey King. Okay, I thought he was going to be able to maybe do the jump here. They decided probably against it. Rosh still sits in the pit. He is recharging his energy quite quickly, and I think if the side of the Dire one actually go into the pit, they'll actually do it really quickly. There comes out the warding of the sentries. Tornado only catches one. I feel that the Invoker's Tornadoes haven't caught enough, hasn't been able to disrupt the fights enough. But let's see how it goes on. They're going to work on the Abaddon. There's 5 around. Borrow time. Was it on cooldown? Yeah, I was on cooldown. Alright, my mistake. Alright, so Abaddon pays the price. Looks like they're going to charge down mid. No, because they forced Razor backbite.
Yes. This anti-mage is being such a pain. Here
No,
we
no,
go.
I would just loses the buckler. But in the meantime, they're going to try and push for high ground, see what they can get out of this. So they do get the telekinesis off onto Slevin. Necro's not going to come over that ridge. It would have been big if they actually got him over the ridge. He does actually ghost himself up. They're not going to be able to do any damage. Pound Strike is going to be there. BKB being used out. Now so is the Wukong's command, trying to zone out the side of GHC. They're trying to do a little bit of damage here to the tier 3. Tornado comes out, misses everything from the Rubik. They're trying to do a little bit of damage. They do get the Lich. Now they're going to be able to bring down this tier 3. It has been left up, but the pit is good. Mowgli going to create a little bit of space here. Omniscient trying to rail away, but there comes out the Void from the AM. They're going to try and look for more, potentially. RNV, he's going to get spotted out in the trees. Even the Reaper being used out. And Steven says, well, listen, guys, I haven't used it. I'm just going to use it now. And the rest of the team of senior squads just bail and continue to make tracks around the rest of the map. And this is looking at the point where GHC is looking incredibly strong. Do you mind having a look at the win probability for us, please, Shippy?
Let's quickly have a look. Sorry, I'm still multitasking here. So let's quickly have a look. Probability. You won't believe it.
GHC, 80%.
Won't believe it.
I believe it.
Alright? What's your probability? What's the
I'm
highest you could think of?
thinking GHC
Yeah.
to win it, well, to have the higher probability of around about 80%.
Well, 51% to GHC.
Oh my gosh. Oh, incredible. Okay, but I know why they say that. I was just being very optimistic, but because the 3 of the calls from the senior squad is actually the highest.
It was 49%, and then they took Roche, then it went to 51.
Yeah, it's going to be really big. I mean, the only reason why senior squad, I believe, is so close is just because the 3 cores are doing really well, and they're really close to that high net worth. Without the anti-mage, they were definitely having a higher probability. But I just thought the anti-mage now at the point of the game where he's at this point is like unstoppable. I know I'm going off about it, but the anti-mage at this point, he's got himself the Abyssal, got himself the Manta, got himself the Battle Fury. What else?
Sure. Well, anti-mage is farmed now. He's also got a Paladin Sword, so it's lifesteal and damage. So he doesn't need to buy additional for that. He's now top of the net worth. So he did exactly what I thought they must did, and a big fight might... Oh, Abyssal Blade!
This could be problematic. They're going to try and fight it out. They're looking for a target. Razor did get it onto the anti-mage. They're going to miss the boundary strike, but there's the Reaper's good. They're going to catch down the Razor. They're wailing away at the Rubik. The anti-mage does come back in. Slevin trying to make a play here. The Reaper is being used out already. Abaddon surviving through it. And there we go. GHC picking up a number of kills. Abaddon, how did he live? Oh, well, we call that Abaddon things. In the meantime, anti-mage.
Of course. It's an Abaddon.
Yeah.
Right,
That
so
was,
anyone from that's on my stream, I'm so very sorry if you just had a little bit of lag. There is a complete new patch update that just got released.
Coin for me.
A complete new patch.
is that the vaccine patch to save us from
Well,
coronaviruses?
I'm too afraid to check
How big is the patch?
because it's only 100 megs. Not huge,
Alright.
but reworked
All right, guys,
banning
I'll see you in
phase.
about 2 hours after the patch starts.
Reworked
joking.
banning phase, reworked all pick. Power runes is now every 4 minutes. What the
Every
hell
4
is
minutes?
happening?
Hang on, wait. What are the changes? Give us the update change quickly. Noteworthy changes.
I'm scrolling quickly through. Power runes initially spawn at 4 minutes now.
Okay.
So it's no longer every 2 minutes, it's now 4 minutes. What
wow,
the
okay.
hell?
Okay, so that's for those of you that don't know, power runes are haste, illusion,
Illusion,
legion,
devil damage.
arcane.
Inverse.
Alright.
Okay. Well, that's this is a huge patch. And I'm so sad it happened in between the bloody
Invisibility.
things. Okay, but I'll work through that now. I need to get that lobby up for those people. Shame.
Alright, well, while you're doing that, fight breaks out in mid. Tornado, Arswall trying to do some work on the Monkey King. The Invoker gets caught out. Abaddon trying to keep his teammate alive. Opium. Tesla's best friend. Fuki runs into the middle of it, throws down his BKB. The pit is there, going to catch out 3. There comes down the fire from the skies. Wukong's command is down, fighting through it. The meteor ball is down. They're trying to catch more. They do bring down. Well, they haven't brought down anyone yet, but they're going to be working on the Monkey King. He is the first to go down. They're fighting through it. Abaddon being telekinesed up. Pit Lord, he's trying to survive through it. Or the Underlord, as most of you know it. The Reaper is good.
Oh no, wrong side.
It is not good. He's still surviving through it, but big kills coming across the board. Fook should be going down here, but there's the Sunstrike into Deafening Blast. Ogre Magi going to just be able to deliver himself out of there. Tornado does catch him, and it's going to be good enough. They do get it. So 3 down with 1 buyback, and GHC are looking unstoppable at this point in view. And once again, Anti-Mage, flip you, bruh. Flip you. He's got enough to... No, he doesn't have enough for buyback as well as buying his B-Fly. They're going to take down tier 3. Is the old man Ugly back in the pit? No, he's not. He'll be back in about 3 minutes. They're going to push high ground. Yeah, I feel they're going to try and force buybacks where they can. They get another one from the Ogre Magi. Not the one they want. They want it from the Monkey King himself. I don't think they're going to get it. I don't know if they're going to pressure more. What else? Ship anything else you notice from that?
That's what I'm looking at now, and I'm very confused. Boots of
Wow,
Travel
that is-
no longer has an active.
But then how do they TP? Is it just for speed?
So, what I'm reading, it upgrades the town portal scrolls while equipped. So that reduces cooldown to 40 seconds, allows it to target units. So basically, you can't do the... Oh, shit, big fight, big fight!
Well, I wouldn't say a big fight, but they're going to find... Sure, he's staying alive for really long. Okay, they bring down the ledge. Okay, they're going to get more, so this is going to turn into a big fight. Slevin, he does have to go some save himself up. Root is going to keep down the anti-mage. He's going to blink out. There comes Slevin. He's going to be brought down. Can't get that reap off onto anyone. And now they're going to probably get more. GHC goes down as well. Big team fight, Jack, coming out from senior squad. Never throw out the seniors, the veterans. They may be older, they may be slower, but they have a lot more experience. And they show it. They bring down 4 here for the side of GHC, and I'm sure it would have been 5 if it's Gated or AM didn't blink away. So big change of events here, catching out the ledge,
This
taking
might
away the
actually
damage.
be an uphill push now. And they're already
this is
sending the
really-
Underlords back, which is ideal. Because Underlord can easily TP back into the lane. If he doesn't die, mind you. If he doesn't die. Oh
Well,
my
they
god, the
need
change
they got a lot of buybacks. That's it. That's all they wanted. As
Quite
soon as they
over.
got the Invoker buyback, they're back.
And look what's
Back, back,
happening in
back.
the bot lane.
Oh, they do get the kill up onto the Underlord. And Anti-Mage is going to get out of there. Monkey King is trying to follow. He does get behind the strike down. He's going to try and work on that Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage just blinks away. Someone needs something from me. They need a silence. They need some form of lockdown. They're going to pick up Ugly Mage as well.
Yeah.
So with all their barbacks. The big barbacks. The next team fight, F Senior Squad, gets another fight like they just did. That's GG.
They should end then because there's no more buybacks available. Let's quickly have a look. Buyback status.
They push up.
Only anti-mage. Literally only anti-mage has buyback. Right, that's very.
Why did you buy back?
Maybe they're planning a fight or to scare off someone.
I think that
well,
was just. No, I think that was an accident. I think that was accidental. But anyway, they're going to defend the mid lane. No, they should have committed more. Like, I don't mind the buyback, but wait until DHC is completely committed to the fight. Because now they get the buyback for free. They come in, they poke their heads in, and then the buyback's done. Okay, thanks, guys. They haven't committed to the fight. As soon as GHC committed and was going to take the fight, then buyback. Then come in, make the change. Because then you're thinking, okay, well, it's 5v4, and then all of a sudden, you know, it's 5v5. You know? Well, Anti-Mage was in the top lane, so they've been 4v3.
Alright, okay. So, what I was trying to say. So, what they did with TP boots, boots of travel, eh?
Yes.
Now you need to have TP scrolls in. So
And
you
it
can't.
uses a TP scroll.
Yes. It activates on the TP scroll.
But the boots of travel allow you to TP to what?
Units. Creeps,
Units?
basically.
What about to allied heroes?
No. That's probably on the upgraded boots of travel.
Then it will allow you, but you can still upgrade them as well, eh?
Yeah, oh, well, they don't say. They don't say removed, so I believe it's still there. So basically they took out the whole concept of travel to a lane with boots of travel and then travel back with a normal TP scroll.
So they've gotten rid of that abuse where they can just fight, TP back. Okay. The only one it would still really be valid on would be the Tinker, but every time you TP, it's still going to cost you a TP.
Yeah, so now it takes the cost effective out of the whole thing as well. That's,
Yeah, so
that's sad.
what is the cost for your BOTs?
Well, still stays the same. BOTs is 2,500.
Jeez, that's even quite a lot. All right, well, fight's breaking out.
it's
Yeah,
normal.
Blackout Maniac trying to find the kill onto the Abaddon.
Well,
Monkey King
that's
got
dead.
super excited there. Was overplaying the game. The Lich ulti comes in. Oh, it's going to catch the Ogre again from bouncing off the Roch. They're fighting it through. The Reaper does come out. They pick up the kill onto the Razor. And it was too good to be true to have another fight like they did earlier. Senior Squad in a little bit of trouble. The pit comes down, going to catch out the Anti-Mage. He's going to be forced out, but there's the stun. They're trying to follow it up. They're going to try and bring down IR Envy. Anti-Mage gets the kill. No, he didn't get the kill, but he got the collateral. Now the Invoker goes down. Fook trying to make a play here. Bennett gets brought down by the Anti-Mage. Right click, Blackout Maniac. He's trying to fight through it. Ghost, here comes the Wukongs. Come on.
They kill Razor.
But this is super strong. Razor needs to be brought down. They're going to pick out Anti-Mage. Oh my gosh, that is huge for Senior Squad. The TP is trying to make it up. Blackout Music, does he have it?
No, no stun available.
Doesn't have the stun.
Oh, that anti-mage kill was huge. And thank
that's
goodness
really
Razor
good.
survived, because if Razor died, that would have been GG, to be honest. Anti-mage could have just pushed straight through and ended the game.
That was really big. I can't believe the Monkey King held on to his Wukong's command for so long. I don't know if it was on cooldown or if he just held it for that long. But the kill on the AM was absolutely massive. But AM bought back.
Most definitely. Yep, AM did bought back. It's fine, it fits a little bit early. Because, well, then he can actually survive. But if he held on, in my opinion, if he did not buy back, in my honest opinion, I think he would have been able to respawn without the enemy team being on his base. Is it worth to buy back
I don't think
in
it
that
is.
scenario?
No, it's getting to the point of the game where one bad team fight,
Can
you
ruin
kind of need 2 lives in this kind of scenario. So I'm not too happy. I wouldn't be too happy with AM being or buying back. I just hope that the item that he goes for is going to actually give him enough. He's satanic if it's going to be enough to actually be a game changer and keep him alive for that long. They do jump in. The anti-mage trying to go to work here. Omniscience trying to take down the Monkey King. Monkey King has BKB'd up. This may be good for them, but the Abyssal may be good enough. They do get a tip, but he does go down, and Monkey King does
That was a bit of a
dust.
disrespect tip.
Well, you know, that's what
Well, it
Dota's
was out
about.
of position.
Is
You
the
can't-
BM. That's what Dota's about. It's all about chat wheels and BM.
Of course, of course.
I just cheated death. You think I get a little fanfare?
Alright, so buyback on Monkey. It seems like they might actually just jump in here. Underlord is looking hungry, but it's too late.
They got it.
Oh,
Down on sorcery.
Well, they got it. They took it down
Scary.
really quick. Jump in comes in from the anti-mage. They're doing work onto the Ogre Magi, trying to bring him down. They do clear him out. There goes out 2 down already from senior squad. They're trying to fight more. Fuke trying to static link up onto the anti-mage. Is it working on the... Yeah, he did actually get it off and not the shield. The spell shield. I thought may have reversed it. It didn't. Fuke
always
actually
funny.
stealing the damage. Now they're turning it around. And is it going
No,
to be enough
this
to
is
bring him
huge.
down? It should be the Glimmer
What?
Cape.
wait,
Follow the
what?
lightning, guys. Follow the lightning. Anyway, they've got Monkey King in the mid lane trying to hold us out. There comes out the Wukong's command, instantly blink back out from the AM. And that's going to halt the push for the moment.
Oh
do the
my
Rubik down.
sack. That's so funny.
How do you not have detection?
You see, your leech got hit by lightning, you know that.
No.
Turn around, boys. It's going the other way.
I suppose maybe you don't know where he's coming from, but I mean, how do you not have detection? Oh, the blink comes in. The pit is going to hold the anti-mage in place. He doesn't care. He's going to wail away at the towers. Penance. He's jumped into the meteor ball. So is the deafening blast. There comes the sunstrike. Going to put some damage onto that underlord. But now the Wukong King has jumped in. But anti-mage does get stunned out. Trying to do a bit of work here. Razor just running around. It's going to not be enough. The Abaddon. He's going to use borrowed time. Razor smashing upon the invoker. Anti-mage is just rexing. Slevin hasn't even been touched yet. He's got about 25 seconds up until the Reaper. 3-man pit. Fook popping out. He's a little bit of love there. GG boots out from the Uberlord. He's going to keep his teammates alive. The Ghost is going to be good. The Sunstrike is not going to catch anyone. Fook is going to get the static link. Big jump coming in from the anti-mage, taking down the Uberlord. And they're just going to decide to back. AM is going to wail on the towers. The rest of the team is just going to try and create space. There's a telekinesis up onto Slevin. And Necron needs to stay alive, trying to get the Wukong's command out. He does. The tornado not going to be good enough. Oh, they bring Slevin down. Oh, that is so close. Razor making surviving through that. 3-man pit into heals from the Rubik. Well, they've actually sheeped up the anti-mage. This could actually be quite deadly. The dust has been used.
Aegis.
Anti-mage has now popped out the Aegis. He is the last man here. They do have all buybacks. Stun is going to be there. Is it going to be enough to actually keep him? Okay, he's going to be able to stay alive, but Monkey jumps in straight away. Oh!
Oh, he's done the illusion. He bashed the illusion.
Gotta be kidding me.
That's unlucky.
Hello, YouTube.
That was unlucky. Oh my sack.
Yeah, that's. I thought that monkey, the aim was done for him. I thought he was donezies.
Well, I found your new core hero coming into almost every pub game, and that's gonna be Chaos Knight.
Chaos Knight.
Chaos Knight is back, baby.
What's his? What's his changes?
His buff, Phantasm, has now been cooldown has now been reduced.
Oh wow.
On level 3, 125 seconds.
Oh wow.
That's huge.
Yeah, this.
Reality Rift's cast range it has increased.
Jeez. Okay, so let's just make something that's unkillable
Yeah.
a murder now.
Yes. They
Thanks,
just
Gabe.
buffed.
Thanks, Lord Gabe.
Okay. Oh, that's a dead ogre. Shame. I didn't even want to cast it. It's just dead.
I just did. You kind of know. You kind of know. You kind of just watch the screen and you know, okay,
Oh,
it's
well.
like Rambo, like taking
What
on
to
an
say?
army. Okay, you know exactly what's going to happen, yeah, guys. You don't need
Wow.
a play-by-play. As long as I bring you the pictures.
Oh, yeah. True that. That's true. Just bring some pictures. You know what it's going to say. Oh, my sack.
This one's big, though. This one's big. They're jumping in. Wukong's command comes down. The Reaper. It is going to be good enough to bring down the Rubik, but Boundless Strike onto 3. They're trying to fight through it. Omniscient. He's going to be the one to tank it all. The Wukong's command has now been expanded. Not too many casualties for the side of GHC. And on there, the AM jumps in immediately. The Lich ult is not going to do much damage there. AM is going to stand in the front lines, hit down the tower, but Penance taking a huge amount of damage. Can't get away from the meteor ball, and he does eventually go down. Forced forward is going to be Steven. They're trying to find the kill onto the Razor. Actually fall back, and that is it. The Megas are out. Monkey King trying to stand between 4. He's doing it for king and country, but it is not going to be good enough. The Rebels to take the game.
Wow.
Well played to the side of
GG.
GHC.
Well played.
52 minutes. Mr. Shippy,
Well,
I think my mouth has gotten tired.
I'm so sorry that I had to leave you alone like that.
No.
I'm gonna,
It was a fun game.
I'm gonna give you a small hint at what's gonna happen very
Just
soon.
don't say 20-minute push uphill and done.
No, Enigma is back.
Enigma. What's quickly?
Base
Quickly about it.
intel increased by 3, black hole damage increased by 50, and it's got a new level 15 talent, which is plus 100% Malefice damage.
Shout out to Dennis from Sinister 5 that basically pos ones Enigma. So looks like he goes back, buddy. Enjoy. Right, for the moment, myself, Shippy, and I are going to be taking a short break until we get into game number 2. Do stay tuned as we will be back shortly. Before we go, for those of you that are going to leave us before that, don't forget about Gamers Pub on the 8th of May 2020, 10 a.m. at Railways Cafe in Irene. Come join us there, and it's all about like-minded people talking about games. But we'll see you in a few. Until then, peace.
Oh my.
Let's go out of the door. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away. Legends and lullabies are songs we sing to the stars in the sky. Kings and queens, treasures untold, whispers of streets that are paved in gold. City of gold, city of gold. City of gold. Lead me down the road, city of gold. Wishes come true whenever I'm with you. Shine like the sun, you are the one. Wishes come true whenever I'm with you.
Radiance ban.
gentlemen, boys and girls and Dota players around the world, we're back. Game number 2 of Senior Squad versus Game Has Changed. Game 1 was a fantastic game. We went almost 60 minutes into the game. It was a spectacular game. We had a 50% win probability for both teams until the last couple of minutes. So it was pretty much a very close game up until the end. Unfortunately, the AM just does AM things and just explodes. I am joined by Shippy. Before the draft gets underway, any thoughts from the first game?
Well, I hope we get another Cliff situation.
Well, I know between the break between the two games, the update came out and there's a sick meta changes, and I don't know if the teams have actually had a chance to actually look at the updates and see the changes to heroes, but pretty much most of the heroes received buffs. That was the majority of the heroes that I read.
Well, all the heroes I play got buffed.
I did see a Dazzle have a rework on his Ag Scepter, which is going to be so sick to try out a little bit later tonight after these games are done. It's going to be super interesting. Apparently, every time he casts a spell, he's going to shoot out 3 auto attacks. Is going to be pretty. So, yeah, kind of keen to smash a little bit of Daz a little bit later.
Lich has been untouched.
Okay, boring.
So, Lich has no changes. So that's a hero you can count on at least.
Terra Blade, there were some big changes to him, and we may see a Terra. I know he got quite a big bufferoo. He's now got an Ag Scepter, which gives him another ability. I can't remember what it was called. Spectre got a bigger change as well. The Ag Scepter on her Shadow Step is now 35-second cooldowns. Those are like the mentionable ones that I picked up during skimming through the update.
Yeah, I'm also checking now. Oracle also had no changes.
Yeah, they're staying away from the patch changes. I don't think there was one on Clock either.
Clockwork, no, nothing on Clock. So there's 3 years has not been changed out of the freaking million that got changed.
Yeah, this is come on boys, make it interesting. Chaos Knight, apparently you said also big buffs to him.
This Chaos is crazy. Phantasm cooldown by 20 seconds actually if it's level 3. Reality Rift range increased by 50, so now you can pull the guy from halfway through the map.
Why not? Why not?
Well, just get ether lenses and there you go.
I think we may see a DP, to be honest.
Ooh, I hope so.
DP, one of the abilities is, I think as soon as she casts Exorcism, it gives her 20% more movement speed. So if she wasn't fast enough already, she's just going to become faster.
That's scary. 20% extra movement speed when you ulti. You know how freaking fast you're going to start running?
Yeah, I know. As fast as I run in real life, Shippy. That's how fast I run in real life.
2 kilometers, 100 meters?
Yo, talk about bird.
You want to try and work it out?
Like I'm so slow.
No,
I know what you're trying to say.
Outrun me. Or outroll me, sorry.
Outroll me, yeah. I'll definitely outroll you.
I don't know even how you look. Okay, I can't remember how you look. Let me put it that way.
Just in your mind, think of the most beautiful specimen of a man warrior. Then that's what picture comes to face. But Jason Momoa is part of my family. No, I'm joking. That's 2 different sides of the continent. But anyway, the Lebs would have had something to do with those kind of genes anyway. So I'll say yes.
Well, so far, the 4 years that has been picked here, none of them got any form of update. None of them.
Because, you know, before the lobby went up, we were in the lobby and we were chatting or whatever, and they say, guys, did we make it entertaining for you? Yes, it was entertaining, and now there's a whole new update and things are going to get exciting and it's going to be fun.
And now they don't pick anything within the update.
Nothing fun so far.
Yes.
Zero fun, guys. Zero fun.
Bans is still partially the same, except for the respect ban on the Monkey King.
Everything else looks pretty much kosher.
I see
But
they
now
haven't
there's
made
a
the
lot
changes
of-
to the captain mode yet, because it was gonna. They said in the patch it's gonna change to 4 bans, 2 picks, 1 ban, 2 picks, 1 ban. I see it's still stock standard.
Sven, I mean, the cores that have been changed, we're talking about Spec being changed, we're talking about Terrorblade being changed, CK being changed, and then they go and pick a Sven. Come on, guys.
Sven
Come on.
at least had a little bit of change.
What was his
base
change?
movement speed increased by 5.
10
Okay.
seconds to go.
That would help him. He does get carted a lot, but I mean the 5, seriously. 5.
It's not that much. Well,
5.
if you think about it, all boots and stuff is now based on percentages, so it might actually help.
Radiance pick.
Okay.
Timber saw.
Oh, Timber.
I think I
what-
saw
what-
Timber. Let's quickly have a look here.
have a cheeky addy.
No Timber.
No Timber.
No Timber.
Jeez. Okay, so Sven, who else could they pick that hasn't had an update change to it?
Even Techies had an update changes.
You see, techies, man. Come on, my boy.
Okay, so we've got at least
5
one.
seconds.
What do you think is going to be the next pickup? I'm liking the Sven pick, actually. Sven is still strong. It's just not that reliable of a core anymore. Leshrac.
Why did they pick the Timber? Did they pick the... Sorry, I missed that. Did they pick the Sven into the Timber? Or the Timber into the Sven?
That will be...
Picked first.
Sven into Timber.
So they picked the Timber and then they picked the Sven.
10
Yes.
seconds to go.
Yes, that way around. They picked the Timber and then the Sven got picked
5
up.
seconds.
Okay.
Okay, so Leshrac had a bit of a nice change. So agility gain increased. Attack back swing reduced, whatever that is. Don't know what that is. Pulse Nova activation cost reduced. So it's flatline 70. So it's not that much mana dependent anymore. Which is awesome because it's a very potent ability. That's a good buff to Leshrac.
So maybe someone's actually going through the
Hoping.
updates and actually reading what's going on.
Well,
the reason why I asked about the Sven Timbersaw is because Sven is actually really good against the Timber. The procs don't actually count against his reactive armor when he's taking cleave damage. Just FYI. So
yeah, because
that's
it's
kind of
not a
big.
direct hit.
Yeah.
Only direct hits activate the reactive armor.
Yeah.
True that.
So Sven is actually good to deal with the Timbersaw.
Oh, okay. Ember got
Ember.
also a few nice changes. So Searing Chains cooldown reduced, so it's going to be faster to actually use Searing Chains. Mana cost rescaled, so it's cheaper for lower levels. Alright,
Okay.
that's good.
Yeah.
And his level 10 talent is actually more potent, which was normally 275 Flame Guard absorption. Now it's plus 350 Flame Guard absorption.
Okay, so Lesh is a good
That's a good
response
counter.
to the Lesh.
Yes, great response.
All right, so let's take a look and see what our lanes are going to be. Sven pos 1, Clock in the off lane, Oracle pos 5.
Yeah, true.
Lesh could possibly be 3 or 2.
Well,
Just in
with
your
the
squad.
agility increase, I think it will be possibly pos 1.
Fires pick.
Pos 2, I mean.
Pos 2, the mid.
Mid, yeah.
Looking
Lesh
at the
is-
side.
Still strong sniper ban, anti-mage ban, which is, I respect the anti-mage ban.
Yeah,
Because
I had to.
anti-mage will screw up the Leshrac and the Oracle.
Pick.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, OD. Wait, this
Yes,
is a
that's gonna
safe
be
lane
one.
Ember.
yeah, there's going to be a 1 Ember, which is nice. I like it.
I like
Lesh, so
it.
if they decide to put Lesh at 3, then at least the Ember Spirit is going to be able to survive through the magical damage.
No.
So it's looking even better for Lich to actually go into the mid lane.
No
Definitely.
changes
So-
on Outworld Devour, so
Seconds to go.
that's good, probably. No change on any.
5
Only
seconds.
hero that starts with an O is Ogre that actually got a change. Oh, my sack, they killed Ogre. Base
Thank
armor
goodness.
reduced by 1.
Oh, thank goodness. Maybe
Only
it's enough to
one.
stop people. Maybe it's enough to stop people from playing the tank. Intel tank. That's what he is. All right.
Well,
so that
Intel
pretty
tank
much,
works.
if it works, it works.
So,
If,
what do you think is going to work now for senior squad? What do they need? An offlaner? Or pos 4? Or pos 2?
I think that they're looking for a pos 3.
They think so.
I
Clock,
don't know. I don't know if they're going to
pos
put the clock as a 4 or a 3. They're going to have the Oracle with the Sven, something to set up
Yeah.
stuns, keep Sven alive. So we've got the 1 and 5 Oracle and Sven going to be in the safe lane. We're going to have Lesh in the
Yeah.
mid. Clock in the off lane. What they decide to tie up with him is going to be questionable. There's going to have to be something to deal with the Lich and the Ember Spirit
But what if you throw the Sven in the offlane?
against the Ember and the Lich. No, you
That's
want him
gonna
to
be
go
a
up
hard
against
lane.
the Timbersaw. No, you need him to go up
Yeah.
against the Timbersaw. He's the only one that can.
Right.
Choose your
Okay, well,
hero.
maybe that's what they do.
Okay.
No, what are they going to do?
Yeah, Penance was the Underlord, so he was the offlane. So this is an offlane Sven. Pos 4 Clockwork, pos 5 Oracle, pos 1 Life Stealer, and a pos 2 Leshrack. Okay. Very interesting. Very
Okay, well, we'll see if it works out. At the moment, I'm
questionable. It's very questionable.
the thing is, if Lifestealer is a little bit too quick on his rage, the Outworld
Timber is
Devourer
gonna-
is still going to get his work done. So that's going to be
Yeah.
problematic. The Timber Sword does pure damage, so it negates a lot of the armor and his rage as well. So that's going to be problematic. If Ancient Apparition gets the Ice Blast off onto Lifestealer, it's going to be problematic. So I think Senior Squad has got a little bit of a tougher draft to work around. I think the win condition is really, if the Leshrack gets farmed and can do a lot of damage, but even so, they've got a lot of tanky heroes on the side of GHC.
I want to say
I think
early
I'm
game.
Yeah, I
Early
think
game.
GHC won the draft again just purely because
Oh,
there's
that
no
looks-
synergy around this. There's absolutely no synergy around it. Their heroes are ready to fight all the time.
True. The
They
thing
can
is-
play around Sanity Eclipse, but it's not going to stop them from having a team fight. Ember Spirit is always ready to go. You got the Timber Saw ready to go. It's going to be really difficult to actually shut down the side of GHC. So we'll see how it pans out.
This should be
All right, let's
interesting.
I
press
must
my
say-
buttons here and let's get this game underway.
I must say, I love this Lich set. Man, I'm zooming in on him. It just
Which
looks...
set?
Lich.
Your future is grim.
Lich.
Yeah, zoom in on
Let's
him.
take a look. All right,
Yes,
ladies and gents,
actually-
let's take a look. We're going into full cinematic mode.
I just love how it looks. Yes. Oh, and it's now smoke. Now. Oh man, I can't see the colors anymore.
All the pretty colors are gone, but he's almost invisible, translucent.
That's an interesting smoke. I want to
Bump into a
smoke
tree.
what they're smoking.
Yeah. All right, let's hold that thought. They may bump into a couple of peeps here. They do. Outworld Devourer, smoke gets popped. Stun comes out from Pook. Only catches out the one, not enough to actually take a fight here. They're going to just back it off, I think.
I think it's gonna.
They've only
Two,
revealed
two.
3. Lich is still holding the other run.
Oh, well,
Let's take a look at the bot lane.
I can't kill. Well, Lifestealer versus Timber is a good mashup because Timber can.
I think Timber wins.
Lifestealer. Remember, Lifestealer loves anything that's tanky. He life steals all those tankiness away.
Yeah, if he can hit fast enough. If he can hit fast enough, if he can deal with it, then yes. But I don't think the reactive armor is just going to start stacking and stacking and stacking. I don't think it's going to
Nah.
translate into a kill.
I just want to know what just happened because, well, Game Exchange secured the 2 in the top.
They lost 3.
And
Well,
they
let's
only
rather say
got
senior
1.
squad got 3.
Yeah. So somehow somebody sneaked in and stole 1 back. Oh my sack! They're still going on to this leech.
Well, the A may go down here. The Lich wasn't a threat just yet.
Yeah, no, leech is not a problem. Wait, are they early tri-laning against the Swain?
I think their big win condition is the Sven, to be honest. The Life Stealer is going to come online very later. And
Yeah,
against
it's a late
the
game.
Timbersaw. And against the Timbersaw, I don't believe the Life Stealer wins.
Depends how he plays it, aren't you? So it looks like they're actually tri-laning this to.
Ooh.
Sure, that was close.
Yeah, that Syrian change just popped out. I'm actually really keen to see how it works out because I know you got your thoughts on the Life Stealer doing well against Timbersaw. I'm not really convinced. I'm actually really keen to see. Maybe I'm missing something completely here. So we'll see how it pans out.
Lifestealer and Slog specific, those 2 heroes. They
The
love
Slog does
facing
well.
tanky heroes because they can just eat through it.
Because of the agility, the essence steal rather, the ability shift, if you want to call it that, is you gaining the attributes of the enemy.
Yeah, from a
Life
Slog.
Stealer.
Lifestealer Feast is percentage based, health percentage based.
But look at this, like 1v1, Slevin is rocking Life Stealer's world.
Well,
So if he picks up a couple of reactive armor and Life Stealer's really going to have to get some work done. But anyway, we'll come back to that.
that was a cool dance.
Yeah, he looked gold on my screen. Was he gold on yours as well?
Well, you got whirling deft, so that changes the color of the hero a little bit, more goldish.
Yeah, I
To
think
show
so.
it's,
That looked
it's
pretty.
lost. Yeah.
Looked so pretty. Well, they were trying to ensure Mr. Jones' farm once again on the Ember Spirit. It paid off in the previous game.
Oh yes.
He's gone for the cleave. They're going to get the sun off. The battery assault.
the
Oh, he
dodge.
pushes him back using the cogs. This could be problematic. No, but the cold feet is going to be there holding penance in place. Mr. Jones is going to salve himself up.
No! Wait,
He
they're
wants to
ignoring
fight more, but omniscience! He's going to go down, try to juke it through. Cold feet is going to do the work, and they're going to lose Sven as well. No, they may not. Oh, wow. I thought he was going to be able to check.
Sven
The
got
Sven,
cornered. Oh no, Leech. Okay, this clockwork is doing a lot.
the battery assault. Oh, it makes me laugh, eh? It makes me
time.
laugh.
I just love activating a battery assault when Spirit Breaker tries to ult.
Have you ever tried to play an ES against a clockwork?
Also, that stuns. You can't land your stuns. Yes.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, so far the Sven is actually enjoying this lane. He's not getting a lot of last hits, but those kills is actually going in his favor. Oh, no, wrong button.
I mean, I suppose it's what you want from this lane. He's doing well against the tri lane. I think they figured that it's not working. They did rotate the Lich into the bot lane to try and just make sure that the Timbersaw does survive. With the armor, with his reactive armor plus the Lich's armor, it's big.
Oh yes, that's gonna be a big difference.
Tell me, did outposts now give XP at the 5-minute mark? Was that one of the changes?
No, that's not one of them. Still 10 minutes.
Okay.
Just power
Because I
runes
saw
is now
Lich.
every 4 minutes instead of every 2 minutes. And yeah, that's the one change. And the second change is at 40 minutes you don't get power runes on both, only still on one. So they removed that.
Yeah. So now Fook is probably super surprised. He's got a bottle.
Oh no, that makes actually bottles obsolete, eh?
Well, it does, but they did make bottles cheaper. So it's going to be really interesting how they play it out, because now you want to fight for bounty runs.
People just dying.
Yeah, I saw top lane, they did lose the clock. They did look like the Lesh was going to
Yeah, I
go
was
down
focusing
mid.
on that.
But they were fighting for bounty ruins, and I think this is what's exactly going to happen. Is you're going to have fights around the bounty ruins, making sure your mids are now present to get their bottles charged up. It's probably going to change a little bit how mid should play, or how Icefrog wants mid to play. Is that if they get the bottle, that you start fighting around the bounty ruin. What's this clock doing over here?
I don't know. He's just being a
brat.
Yes, a clock blocker.
Well, this
Oh, no.
Oh, good dodge there from the stun.
Oh, he's still dead.
But I still don't think he's going to survive.
Whoa.
Nice sanity eclipse. He gets the kill onto the clock. Ferk, he's trying to run out there.
Astral.
And look at this.
Oh,
Pleasure, thanks for coming.
lovely.
There goes the regen. Your next one is at 10 minutes, Ferk.
Yes.
10 minutes, my friend. Let's
This
run back
is-
to base. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to have to happen.
I don't like it. It's maybe cheaper by 25 cents. Literally 25 cents. But now it's no longer worth it to buy a bottle.
No,
Because the bounty spawns every 4 minutes. Or not
it's
bounty,
probably
the
even better
power
for
rune.
an offlaner to get the bottle,
Yes. Actually, yes.
because now you've got your bounty ruins, you got your mid ruin. It almost it seems like mid is not supposed to get a bottle anymore.
It looks that way. But now it works actually better for a POS 4, I want to say.
Yeah,
POS
agreed.
4 Mirana or something like that. Because that Mirana is normally your roamer in a POS 4 position. So you moving on 3 minutes, 50 seconds, you pick up the rune with your bottle, you arrow mid, you attack mid, wara, then it works out.
Yeah, agreed. It's almost not viable to pick it up. I would accept what they've done is if they allowed bottle couriering. If they allowed your courier to actually now fill the bottle, then it would be cool, because then it takes a little bit more skill to make sure that happens. And yeah, but I don't think they're going to bring that
will
back.
work out perfectly. I'm trying.
But they're going to try and make a play on Slevin in the bot lane. They brought Ferk. The stun is good. They're trying to break him down, but he's so tanky. He does get the timber chains off, but it is not going to be good enough. Diabolic Edict is just too damn good, man.
Of course, and they didn't change anything there. They only changed Pulse Nova.
Well,
But
that
it's
will
still
come.
strong.
Middle tower is being
That will come a little bit later, and things will get hectic. But yeah, Lifestealer's looking pretty good. He got 42 last hits against the Timbersaw. The OD, he's sitting on 54 at the moment. He's looking pretty
Middle
good.
tower is being attacked.
Sven, yeah, I suppose they.
23. Yeah. They're keeping him away from farm.
But
But
the good news is that the
he's keep-
Ember's kind of close to him, so it's okay.
yeah, it's not bad. But if you look about it, Sven is already level 6. He's been sitting
Yeah.
solo in this lane for a while. And he doesn't care. He can actually man fight this.
Well, there's the Lich. Gonna throw down the armor onto a creep.
You see,
Speaking
if you
to
had
Zach,
stun
really
now, he could have killed the Ember without any hassles.
Do they have any
Scary.
globals available for them? Only the flare. He's only got
No,
level
that's
1.
literally all.
Yeah.
There's no real global. It's gonna get thrown. Don't know where. I missed where.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Inconsequential. It does like 2 damage. It does like such damage. Alright, Fook is going to be able to take on the Timber. This is a problem though. Timber Saw with this
Look at
magical
that.
damage just runs him out, yeah.
Elements purge.
So
know what
Fook
that
coming
tells-
to the party.
You know what that tells me? Timber, I don't care what you buy. Pipe is your
Pipe.
designation.
Yeah.
all you
Time
have
to
Pipe.
light up that pipe, my friend, and
Oh,
get
yes.
yourself one.
Smoke a bong and
Oh,
there you
what a
go.
hook shot. What a hook shot. The Searing Chain is going to keep them in place. They have used
Has been
God Strength up on the Sven. They're trying to find a target. Mr. Jones is
He's
trying to
shooting them.
dodge him out. I know there was a kill
we go.
on the Lesh in the bot lane, but this is way more interesting. Mr. Jones, 1 hit. 2 more
There we
hits. They get him in the cogs. Trying to get inside there,
Oh,
and
God Strength's
Penance
down.
can't make it happen.
has been
Oh, but he's taking some cleave damage.
Sheesh. Couriers is dying all over the place.
Radiant's middle tower is under siege.
Oh my
Ooh, nice
sack,
stun,
that's
but
stun.
Beautiful play by Mr. Jones. I've just got to say that, I mean,
timing.
every time that stun comes out, he basically denies the kill because of the syringe. So,
But now you're looking
good job.
You're looking at this and you're saying, listen, that changes that they made in the time and the mana cost is making a difference
Yeah.
for seeing change. Oh,
Oh, they do take down the AA. We don't have sanity eclipse, but now Mowgli. Oh,
this is gonna hurt. Run.
Okay, he does pop out,
There
but the
we
stun is
go.
going to be good to hold down the OD. We're going to stay on Blackout Maniac. No, let's not, because that's going to be boring. They do get to kill on the timber. Back to the OD, because that's going to be more exciting. Oh, they missed everything. Oh my gosh. Astral
This is
Improvement.
sad. Oh my
Last
god.
block. Oh, catches on three. Turn it around. This is massive. Massive GHC with an AA turnaround ult.
Oh, that was huge.
Oh,
That was a
it's
beautiful ult.
Yeah. Well, you know, I don't want to be right all the time, Mr. Skips. I don't want to be right all the time. But, you know, I did say something about an AA Ice Blast onto a lifesteal. I did say
It
something.
does hurt. Because then your
Ooh,
life
top lane. Why is it a no? Oh, no. Okay, sure. Okay. Just calm yourself, Shippy. Why are you going crazy on me?
But I'm not doing anything. What's wrong?
No, I was going crazy. But I was blaming
Cool.
you because of my craziness. No, Sven almost killed Ember top lane. I just got excited for no reason.
I see.
He may have actually been able to do it. And you know, the funny thing is, he's probably going to get to the point where he can bring him down, but he's going to remnant. Like top lane, you see, Searing Chains, one more hit. Oh, he doesn't. Oh, okay. I was that remnant should have been further. Mr. Jones, I was
bot
singing your
lane.
praises.
Top tower is
And you went and poo-pooed it up. Chuck Norris is not happy with you.
No. Why would he be?
Dyer's warrior.
Bot lane, no, there's a bit of action happening here. Astral's going to keep the OD alive. They do lose the Oracle. One chicken on the side supply. They do lose the clock. OD eventually does go down coming out of the Astral. And TP, is it going to be enough? A lot of damage coming up. And no, easy
Nope.
TP. Why
Not
are we
enough.
even worried?
Tower is under
Fook didn't
Why were
even
we
have,
even worried?
Fook did
Top
not
lane.
have enough mana for that.
Yeah.
That is your main concern. It did
Do
not
you know what
have
I think
enough mana.
happened? Do you know what I think Mr. Jones actually did there? Was a 200 IQ play. He didn't realize that the Sven was going to TP out, but he knew he was going to die. He accepted death. So he threw out a remnant. So he knew that when he died, he didn't have to TP back to the lane.
True.
So he was way beyond.
He knew he was going to die and just planned ahead.
Yeah, he just
But
planned
the
ahead.
Sven is wrecking him. Not to be rude, but the Sven is outplaying the Ember. To a
Let's
point.
take a squiz at what our net worth is looking at. Ember Spirit Sven, yeah, 500 gold as an offlane Sven.
That's not bad against a POS 1 Ember Spirit. But
And he doesn't have the
question-
same kind of farming mechanic as AM does. So
Oh,
Mr. Jones is a little bit more under pressure this time around.
Penance is screwing up his last hits.
They said, I'm done with this. Well, he ulted for that. Okay, I don't know why. Maybe they're looking at turning it. They do keep him alive for a little bit. The blast is going to be good. I don't know why he got shot. I think it was just a panic.
Tower is under
I think it was just a panic click.
Remember,
has fortified its structure.
if I'm not mistaken, if you ult with God Strength, you get a bonus strength, so you can survive a little bit longer with that bonus strength. So I think it was maybe trying to survive, and the
He
cooldown's
just
not
popped
that
his
long.
war cry as well. So he popped everything just trying to survive.
Yeah, because like you said, he's probably the win condition.
I think he's going to get eggs.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
he is.
I can see he's going for eggs. He's going
Yeah,
for a
that's gonna be
fight and
delish.
eggs.
So that's going to be delish. So
Yeah.
those of you that don't know, that first of all, where have you been?
Wait,
Don't tell me under a rock. But Sven with eggs basically turns him into Superman. He literally
Sort of.
dives across the map. Stunning. So no, when he throws out his Stormbolt, he actually chases it. So he doesn't
Yes.
blink anymore. pretty much. And
I
he
don't
gets
know
the
if you're an
stats.
anime watcher or anything like that.
No, not really.
Oh, then for the people watching, if you've watched Naruto ever in your life, you know his dad has the ability to blink to his own weapons. This is what's happening.
Well, it could be enough to bring down the timber. It is good enough to bring down the timber.
Oh, the chase, the chase.
Right, right, all right.
Heals.
They try and chase that. Oh, no, that gets the
That was
stun.
close.
Yeah, that was good. Fook play. What did I tell you about Fook being the instrumental player to make this work? Yeah, I told you.
He's making it work, man.
The siege.
He is making it work. I'm glad that they're playing towards their strengths. They know they're going to try and finish out this game. OD is going to be really tough to deal with as soon as he gets his BKB up a little bit late in the game. They don't want to give the farm to the Ember. They know that senior squad is ahead.
What
They
I'm
are
seeing-
ahead and they need to capitalize.
What I'm seeing, what they're doing now, as you can see, the Leshrak is staying here. Leshrak is staying with his team because they know with the Sven being as strong as he is, they need to be as 5.
Yeah, I mean, they can basically kill anything on the map at the moment.
Exactly. If they run together, they can kill all. Odie can do the spin and it
Odie.
works, but not really.
Oh, the hook is good. They're going to catch him. This could be enough. The stun is there, and they're going to bring him down without even throwing off anything else. Boss catches out 3, but they're going to bring down the Lich as well. He doesn't even throw out his ult, so that is 2 down. There's a little bit of a skirmish in the back lines.
Lich actually did
Hey,
get his ult off.
Did he? It seemed like it
Yes.
did nothing.
It did bugger off.
It did bugger all. So, yeah. 3 down. Correction. They do lose the AA on the back lines. Clock was just a little bit ahead there. Do you play Clock?
I used to play Clock quite a lot. Used to.
Have you tried Clock with Ags?
I have. Okay, not with the
Fun.
new Ags though.
Fun. Let's just say fun.
I haven't done it with the new Ags. I used to do it when it the cooldown brings your hook's
Yes.
cooldown is now 2 seconds or 4 seconds or something like that.
No, it resets. So now the Ags now it actually resets all his abilities. Once.
So
and there's a
basically, he's
cooldown.
a glorified tinker.
Yes, but he only gets to use it once. He can't. He can't multi-use it. So I'd say like an apprentice of Tinker.
Learning under the name of Tinker. I get it.
Which kind of makes sense. I mean, they are both mech heroes.
True.
So
But
they've got the mech Clock. They've got the mech Timbersaw. You're right. They're actually missing the Tinker. They could actually have had Tinker mid. They would have rounded out their mech play. Oh, and the techies. How could I forget the techies? Jeez.
yeah, but that's Goblin, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, one
Because
person
Tinker
is
is a
goblin.
Goblin.
I know, but I'm
with
using
a
the actual
mech suit.
word like techies and tech. And,
True. Okay, I see a
Okay,
smoke
there's a
gang
smoke.
coming up.
yeah, there's a smoke. Okay, now we're going to be very quiet in case the side of senior squads hear us. Look, we don't have anything to be worried about. They are senior, so they are probably deaf. I'm allowed to make jokes like this because I am old. They find Mowgli. They're going to bring down the Oracle very quickly.
Instantly. Good reward as well in the process. I mean, that's unfortunately only a support that you're going to catch. That's not really who they wanted. They wanted more the Leshrak or the... Well, if they can get this Fen, it's a bonus.
If they get the tier 2, it was worth.
Yeah,
If they can
I
translate this into a tier 2, it could be worth it. They
don't
may.
think they're gonna be too scared because Fen is pushing up their own tier 2.
Well, no, this is actually the perfect time to actually go. Take the tier 2, TP back and save their tier 2.
Wait,
What we're looking
Fen
at.
is not pushing anymore.
He's not showing on the map, so it's going to give a little bit of apprehension to GHC. Where's the Sven? And they're not going to push. So even though he's not there,
They know
the
what
ward's
they
there now.
did.
They know he's there now.
Yeah, they know what he just did. He just took away all the XP.
AA Blast is not going to connect into the Lifestealer, but Ember is in it. He's trying to make a play here. Blackout is going to try and wail down on Mr. Jones. They do lose the Ember Spirit. Timbersaw is now fighting through it. Fook was false promised up by the Oracles in the backlines. There comes out to stun by Sven. 3-man stun. This could be massive for the Sven. He gets himself a double kill. They're going to try and pick up the AA. Cold Feet is going to be good enough, and the AA goes down with RR Envy in the backlines. Odie goes down as well.
What
And
the hell
Arsenal
changed? Did
shaking
Senior
and
Squad
baking.
wake up after the first game?
What did we say about the win condition?
But seriously, did
Attack.
Senior Squad just wake up, or
They should have had a practice game before they actually went
Dyer's middle tower
went
is
into
under
game one.
attack.
So they're looking really good at the moment. 23 and 11 after 20 minutes. Senior Squad is dominating. They've taken down the tier 2. I felt the GHC draft should have done better. Obviously, I'm being proven wrong, but we'll see where it went wrong. And Lifestealer, highest net worth, followed by the Lesh, followed by the Sven. I think it just came down to a pure lack of farm.
no? Not true. I'm gonna give you that. The lack of farm is definitely making a difference.
He's got his pipe working towards that ag scepter. Oh, and then he's going to become so strong. I am so scared of this Sven because he's one of those. He's that POS 3 that can transition into another POS 1. They basically got 3 POS 1s on the side of Senior Squad and literally 2 for the side of GHC. So I think GHC is a little bit in trouble. I think they've got a little bit of a timing window here where, you know, the Ember Spirit, I figured, was going to get a little bit stronger as the game went on. They should technically get stronger. You got the OD, you got the Ember. Timbersaw is just going to be a pain. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult really to say. OD jumps in, gets the banish off. God's Strength is popped. You may want to turn it around. Yeah, he's wailing away at the Sven. Comes in, not going to be used out. The stun just onto the OD. And 3v1, it's going to be the same result every single time. Numbers matter. Bring more shit to the party.
Sorry, I'm just
Outpost
busy
taken.
checking something. Yeah.
All good. Right, well, Mr. Ship is busy over there, and the game has taken a little bit of a lull. Let me just go and say, guys, don't forget about the Gamers Bash, Gamers Pub Bash, on the 8th of May at the Railway Cafe in Irene. There's going to be a gathering of like-minded people that loves games, love talking about gaming, and just to meet a couple of peoples with the same kind of interests. I'm definitely going to go. My production manager or production director, I'm trying to give him cool names so that he'll actually buy me whatever I want. Teacher, shout out to you. Shippy, I hope I get to meet you there. I haven't met my co-caster in IRL, so that'll be a lot of fun. So if you guys are around, come through. But that puts an end to it as we do get a hook shot coming off onto the ledge. Chief is going to be caught out. Does manage to get his ulti off. Starts in between all the heroes. It does pop to Oracle, which then kind of denies it. Clockwork in a little bit of trouble. There's a Remnant. Not going to be able to jump away. He's fled. He got Jules up before he could actually timber chain away. Still got it available, so he's going to get away. But there comes out Fortune's End from the Oracle, going to hold him in place. There comes the stun. And yeah, that is one dead. Timbersaw now, the BKB's been popped. OPM on the OD, not going to get away. And Flynn, he's jumped straight into the Lifestealer. This could be GG right here. Yule's been used out, stunned out. This could be it. They take him down, and that is it. They're in the base.
There's no tier 2 to work out. They need to back to get the tier 2. Wow. What the hell just happened?
These geriatrics may have walking sticks, but they still know how to pack a punch, my friend.
Well, Sven is 800 gold away from Scepter. 800 gold.
Then the fun begins. Oh, Ice Blast onto 3. Interesting. Boom. That just happened. But no follow-up.
It's not going to do much.
It's enough to actually hold him at bay. Lifestealer will probably just be able to lifesteal his HP back. OD catches out. But the hook shot catches OD again, pushes 2 away. Does Spirit Vessel down onto the OD. They're trying to fight it out. They do lose the clock, but now the Lifestealer, he wants a little bit of the action, raged up, trying to hit down the Lich. It's not going to happen, and they pull back. The signal is time to get out of here.
No, the signal there was back. I want to climb in. Get back. I want to climb in.
Just come here.
I just saw the
come here,
thing
Sven.
jumping out onto the Sven. Come back. Come back. Don't leave.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
I think
tower
it's time
is
for someone to jump into the rush pit.
It's been time. They are ahead so far. So let's do this.
Well, there comes out the stun onto the timber. Right click shot from the OD. Sven goes down. He just hits so hard. You know, the OD,
That's.
like the OD hits so hard.
Flames will spread through.
I
It
want
needs
to
so
say.
little items.
I want to say. If Odie can get stronger and faster, stronger. I mean, get that Aghanim Scepter done as soon as possible. He can actually turn out to be the win condition for Game Has Changed. There's a
Do you want to know
possibility.
something? Do you know what something? Do you want to know something?
What?
I think you're right.
Because he does
Odie-
a ton load of pure. I think it's
And
yeah,
he picks
it's
up the
pure
quickling
damage.
charm. And now you got the quickling charm. Put the
Oh,
quickling charm in. He's now, his ult, his cooldown
Sure.
was 112. Hang on, wait. Boom,
is
112. What's it
oh,
now? Saves himself,
97.
what, 15 seconds? Done.
Yes.
Done.
Okay.
15 seconds ready to fight sooner. Astral Imprisonment is now on 7 seconds. Yeah, this already just becomes super scary.
So
Like
now
I
you
know
think about
I may be like over pushing it, but the Astral,
No,
the
but-
amount of
Yeah,
chaos
that-
the Astral does.
It makes Ember died. Oops. Ember died. So Astral Imprisonment has now I think 2 charges with Aghanim Scepter, if I'm not mistaken. So that's 2 charges. That
Yeah.
is gonna
Yeah.
do so much damage because you actually gain intel from those shots. Or from the astrals. So the more people you astral, the more intel you get, the bigger your boom. And with the
Oh, and you
quickening
do
charm,
like a boom.
the sooner you boom.
Oh, wow. And you know what? And you know what is super scary? He's picking up his scepter now. He hasn't even got his BKB. Shippy picks up his BKB. They're not going to kill him because all the damage that's actually taking down half the team. I am almost willing to say it is all coming from the Lesh.
True.
Sven, yes, he's getting in and he's getting some control or for whatever, but a lot of it is coming out from the Lesh. He's running in there. He's bringing in the damage.
The
And yes, we may
diabolic
be
edict.
singing praises to the side of GHC. The fat lady hasn't sung yet.
No.
I'm saying that
Remember,
GSC
Dota is a game of comebacks. Dota is a game
And chat
of
wheel
comebacks.
and chat
Oh.
wheels.
And pauses.
Yeah.
So don't forget the pauses. But still, this is something that's going to be quite scary. If Odie can get the farm, to be honest, I think he can turn around the game if he catches. If he catches everything. Sorry, I'm just seeing the.
Yeah. Deal with it in the meantime. I'm going to talk to our
Ember.
audience. So my thinking is that there are 18k ahead for senior squad. That is a big deficit. It's a big problem for GHC. If they didn't allow such a big deficit, GHC would definitely be in with a shot. Huge shot. The farmer Nodi, he's getting relatively strong, building up towards the acceptor. Possibly, maybe actually going BKB first would have actually been able to give him a little bit of longevity in team fights. So the BKB would have probably been a little bit better, but he wants to pack a punch when the team fight blows out. So understandably why he's going for the Ags. It's also been doing quite a bit of saving against the side of senior squad. It's good setup for themselves as well. You guys can read what's happening here. It seems like we may run into... Do we have any idea what is going on?
That's what I'm trying to see.
What happens in a situation like this? They got to play without him.
The game is too far gone. That's the thing.
Is there any save function?
No, it's not Counter-Strike. And then
Right.
delete it again.
Try restart Steam. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, we're on the same thinking here. Shippy.
That's all I can think of. If you got back in, that means it was supposed to. So that tells me it's maybe a Steam error. I know there was another small update that just came out. That's literally, I know there was an update, small one, not huge.
Maybe just enough to cause a problem.
Yes, because
Mm.
like I told you, the captain's mode was not changed. It was supposed to
Oh,
be
really?
4 bans in a row, then 2 picks, 1 ban, 2 picks, 1 ban.
Timber
And-
can't even see all chat.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh, well, we're keeping you guys entertained. This is going to turn out really interesting to see if Timber joins again or not. 18k advantage. Let's take a look at some of the graphs in the meantime. Or let's take a look at what item everyone's gone here for. Let's just pop this open. Right, Fuku, we've got the BKB. We've seen this. Good setup for the duels. Pretty
I can't-
standard.
I can't see my probability.
I would have probably liked a quickening charm on the Lesh. Although this Fen is probably doing quite a bit of damage with his Storm Bolt, so that's okay. Mindbreaker on the Lifestealer. Maybe the Radiance. Normally we see a Radiance or Deso on the Lifestealer. Opting for a little bit more farm. Got himself a Heaven Halberd just to make sure that they can't get the right clicks off from the Ember or from the OD. Pretty standard stuff. And one very poor Pos 5 Mowgli.
Shame.
Looking on the side of GHC, Boots of Speed hasn't even maybe been able to get himself Arcane Boots.
So
Opted to get himself a pop first.
It seems they're going to play 4v5
Okay.
for the time being. Unfortunately, in a case like this, it's 26 minutes in. We can't restart the lobby.
Fair enough. Is there a time period where you can?
I want to say within the first 10 minutes, then we can restart the lobby. Same.
Is there no
fix,
like
same-
first blood or anything like that? That if first blood's been had, then no retakes,
No.
or is it just time based?
We would do it time based. If the first 10 minutes has passed, then we can't restart the lobby. Because then it's
There must
already
be-
smoke gangs and all that type of stuff. So
But there
basically
must
the
be
end of the
some-
laning phase.
But there must be some rule that if you see teams abusing that after a number of games, then you would look into it.
Of course, yes. That's a investigation situation.
Yeah.
And because we've got Elsa casters and admins in every game that we host, it's more, how can I put it,
Monitored.
monitored. So
Yeah.
in a case like this, it would have been same euros.
Yeah, it would have been same. It would have been
Same
basically
heroes.
an AP game,
Yes.
but my concern is, let's say in a week's time, GHC decide to disconnect a player on purpose. I'm not saying GHC. I'm just saying, hey,
Yeah.
team could do that just to kind of abuse the system. But anyway, enough of that. The Lifestealer jumps in, finds the OD. The cogs are actually going to keep him alive, and some of the 4-stars are doing some pretty heavy work. Astral comes out, keeping him alive. In the meantime, Vetch is going to go down. Triple remnant being used up by Mr. Jones. Someone is going to be microing in the back line. They do lose him. Stun comes out onto the AA. They're trying to fight through it, and Slevin is going to be able to stay alive. Whoever microed the Ember Spirit just got very frisky. Didn't even have a safety remnant in the background.
He just went for it.
Food just picks up the Lich in the backgrounds. There comes the Ice Blast. Not going to catch anyone. But there comes the jump back in. Lifestealer going to try and find the OD. Astral Imprisonment just too good. Stun from the Thug on the left track is good. Rocket Flare coming out. They're trying to hook down the OD. They're still trying to bring down the Bird. They eventually do. Is it enough to bring down the Timbersaw? And I think this is it. they saw blood. The senior squad realized that a 4v5 is an easy task, and the boys from GHC tap out GG.
It is a draw, at least. So they're not walking away with nothing. They still got their 1 point for the first game that they actually won.
Yeah.
So that's
So they
still a
brought it
draw,
up, they
which
leveled
is
it out.
fine. That's perfect. That's more than perfect. Oh my sacket looks good. The swing
I was
state.
about to say, why wasn't the game ending they had called GG like 10 minutes ago? So there you have it. It is going to be a 1-1 victory this evening. Senior squad taking game 2 and game 1 going the way of GHC. This time, this game went a lot quicker. Unfortunately, to Ember not being able to reconnect, kind of just had that effect on the game. It was super unfortunate. GHC had a lot of work to do. They were down. It would have been interesting to see if they could have made a comeback, but the stats would have said that it would have been very difficult for that to happen. Anyway,
Most definitely.
I've pretty much said what I wanted to say. Is there anything else you want to add, Ships?
Nothing yet. I'm still good at the moment. You know,
Let go.
it's just gonna say have a good night, and I hope everyone is just chilled. Just chill, relax, drink your pills, get those immunities growing. You know.
Yep.
Just
Take
get
care of
that
yourself,
sorted.
ladies and gents. There is a worldwide epidemic upon us. Us gamers thrive on this day when we'll be self-quarantined in our houses, which means that we won't have to wait for late night Dota. We can now actually play during the day. But take care. We don't want to get to that situation. Look after yourselves, look after your families, and stay safe out there. I am Jabba, joined by Shippy. We hope you have a beautiful evening, a great Wednesday tomorrow, and a fabulous week. From ourselves, good night and God bless.